Hey guys, so as you can tell, I've already went in and just filled in my eyebrows, and now I'm going to start with my primer, which is the Becca Ever Poreless Matte Perfecting Primer. It really does a really good job. So what I do is I apply it in my T-zone, like in my nose, because I tend to get really oily, so I always apply it in my upper forehead and down on my chin and down on my cheeks. What I'm going to do is take my Morphe M439 foundation brush. It's such a really good brush that I do use that helps apply in my foundation whenever I set in my primer. I'm going to be using my L'Oreal True Matte foundation. It's a really good foundation. It really does set on my skin pretty well, and it gives me a nice blending color with my skin. I really do love it. And so I'm going to take my Morphe brush and I'm just going to blend in my foundation into my skin. Make sure when you put foundation that you kind of blend it throughout your neck as well. Just concealer. I really do love this concealer. It's one of my favorites. I've been using this for like years now. So what I'm going to do with my LA Pro and Conceal, this is in the natural color. This is the lightest color that I use, and I just apply it under my eye. I apply it on both sides of my eye. And then I apply it a little bit down here and on the bridges on my nose, just to give me a little highlight on my nose. And then just a little bit up top near my forehead. I try to put some up there as well. And so the brush I'm going to be using is the Rose Gold Makeup Brush Set, and this is from BH Cosmetics. It's a flat foundation brush that I love. It's such a really good set. If you ever guys go on to bhcosmetic.com, they have a lot of nice brush sets, and this was very inexpensive. I had this for about over a year now, and I really do love this brush because it really helps for blending. I don't really use it for foundation, but I do love it for the blending out on my skin. So I just use it to, you know, blend out, and I just go in and I blend it out. What I do now is use my other BH Cosmetic brush. This is from the Boho Chic Dual Set. I really do love this brush because it has two ends. One end you can use for contouring, and one end you can use for like foundation with NYX. I really do love this powder. It's very inexpensive as well. I do love it because I use it all the time, and it really does blend out my concealer, and it sets my concealer really nicely. And so I just let that sit in for a minute, and I just apply it underneath my eye where I put concealer. And then I just set it underneath really nice and smoothly. It doesn't give you like a white face or anything. It doesn't leave an after powder look on your face. It just really helps for the setting and the concealer, and just giving your face a mattifying look. And I really do like it, especially for an inexpensive setting powder. My e.l.f. contour and highlight palette. This has always been one of my favorites. I've used this for a very long time, and it's in Turks and Caicos. I only use the dark brown side here on the right hand corner. I use that for my contour on the right hand side, the dark brown, so I always apply that on both sides. And as you can tell, you don't really need a lot of this to put on your face. I only put a minimum, and a little goes a long way, especially when you're going to blend out. That set some of this contour, this dark color at the top of my head, just so that it can kind of match and also kind of bring my face together and make it look as if I had a little tan or like bronzy kind of look. But it just kind of brings my face back together. And it doesn't look like I'm washed out or anything, so it kind of works. And so my e.l.f. blush palette, I really do love this palette, guys. This is such an inexpensive blush palette that you can get at your local Walmart, your Walgreens or Target. I've always been a big fan of e.l.f. Just because it's, well, first it is cheap, it's inexpensive kind of makeup, and it also, there's some good products, you know, that they do have. And see here they have these pretty 4 colors. I really do love this one, especially because it's the fall time. You can use a darker shade, you can use a light pink shade. I don't really recommend the pink because it's too bright on my skin, but I do love this. Is like a peachy color, and this is kind of like a mid rosy tone color, but I do prefer this darker look because it's like a dark rose color, and then it's really perfect for this time of the year. And so I do my Real Techniques brush. I don't know the name of this exactly, so I'll list it down below in my description box. And so I'm just gonna take a little bit of this color and I'm going to apply it to my cheeks. I'm going to take some more and I'm going to put it on my right side. Woo. And so as you can see, it picks up really good pigment. It's such a nice pigmented blush set for a very inexpensive. But of course I don't want to look too rosy. I don't want to look like I got powdered in some makeup. I'm going to just blend this out a little bit, just to kind of tone that blush down a little bit. And see, kind of toned it down without making me look too pinky. And so now we're gonna go in with my eye brushes. Again, I don't know the name of it specifically. I'll list it down in my description box so that way you guys can check it out. And it is a part of the rose gold brush set. And so I'm going to be taking my Nude matte shadow base color, matte color. I'm going to be taking the Nude matte shadow Dance the Tides. This is a NYX eyeshadow that I really do like. I've used it for quite a while now, and it's such a pretty brown shade that blends in really well into your crease. It gives a pretty natural brown tone, and I love it. And I've used this in my neutral makeup look tutorial, so I'm just gonna apply it in the crease. I'm gonna apply it on both sides in the crease. And I'm going to be taking my Naked Urban Decay palette, and I'm going to be using the color Foxy right here. I'm going to be using Kat Von D's eyeliner in Trooper. This is one of my favorite eyeliners. It's such a good eyeliner. It applies really well onto your eyelid. When you're applying eyeliner, it's so smooth and it's so sleek. It has this pointy filter, and it really just gives you a nice line when you apply it on here. So as you can see, I'm going to do my right eye here. And then I'm going to do the same for my other eye. Next, I'm going to be taking my Carbon Black Telescopic mascara by L'Oreal Paris. This is such a good mascara to apply to your eyelashes. Really just gives me a nice defined lashes, and they also lengthen my lashes really nicely, and I really love them. You can tell, like, it gave my eyelashes some volume here, and I'm gonna apply them on my lower lashes as well. So I went on and applied my false lashes off camera just so that would avoid a little bit of time. So now I'm just gonna go over with my eyeliner again, the Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner. So I'm gonna go back over that just so that I can kind of blend in my false lash with my eyeliner. I'm just gonna go in and just go over it a little bit just to give it a fine line again. And so that just blends in my band with my my eyeliner, just so it won't look too noticeable. I just love this eyeliner. It's just so true to black. I used a Too Faced highlighter, and it's called the Natural Bronzer. It's called Sunny Bunny. I do love this highlighter. It's such a good highlighter, and it applies really well. So I'm just gonna do it the bridges of my nose. Just give me a little highlight there. And so I'm just gonna apply it on the high cheeks of my bone. Last thing, I'm going to go ahead and do my lip. And so the lip color that I'm going for is this pop of red. I really am into it because it's Christmas time, it's December. I'm really going for that bold look. The lip liner that I'm going to be using is by Essence. It's the Essence lip liner, and the color is 05 Soft Berry. It's such a really good, inexpensive lip liner. I really do love Essence. They always have the best lip liners for a really good deal. You can find these at Ulta. And I highly recommend their lip liners. It's so easy. And so I'm just going to go ahead and outline my lips. And so now I'm going to go fill them in with this Ulta Lip Matte color. It's called Staring. It's the Ulta Matte Lip Cream lipstick. It's such a pretty like burgundy red color, and it's so nice for this time of the year. It's so pretty and it applies on really well. I highly recommend it. As you can see, like this dark burgundy red. Really pretty red color. And what I like to do as far as outlining my lip color, I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then I'm just gonna outline it in a minute. So I'm gonna take that concealer that I have. This is the LA Pro Conceal, and so I'm just kind of gonna outline my lip liner, my lip from underneath, just to kind of give it a clean look. This is the finished makeup look. It's such an easy makeup look. It's so pretty for this time of the year. I'm so into the red lipstick and simple makeup, just to keep your makeup very simple and sweet and just classy for this Christmas time and the holidays that's approaching. I'm looking forward to doing some more nice, cute, like simple makeup looks with a pretty pop of color on your lips, or even just a pretty pop of lid color that can just really make your makeup look really classy for the holidays and Christmas time that's approaching. And so I really do hope you guys like this makeup look. I really enjoyed doing it. It's really simple. I'm gonna list all the items down below. If I didn't mention it while filming, I'm gonna list everything down below so that way you guys can know what products I used and where you can get them from. It's such a simple, classy look with this pretty red burgundy color. I really do hope you guys like it. You can also do like a nude color lip or something if you want it to keep it settle, but I mean, for the holidays, why not like use this pretty color to apply to your lips. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really do hope you guys enjoy it, and I see you in my next video.